Hey, I'm Amanda Nicole, and I am a COVID long hauler. In the background, people say, "Welcome, Amanda Nicole." It is August the 11th, and we just had a dry storm, which means no rain, but definitely some thunder and some lightning, and it knocked the power out. So I'm sitting on my porch for some of this natural lighting, and I decided to tell you guys about my COVID-19 experience. And the fact that it's August the 11th, 2021, and I still suffer from symptoms of COVID-19, which I was diagnosed with back in December of 2020. So if you want to hear about my story, here it goes. So we all know that the pandemic started roughly around March, and we were shut down, and we were told to mask up and quarantine, and we did all of that. And I got engaged in June during the pandemic. So there's a fire truck that is coming up the street, most likely because we have no power and they're trying to fix something or do whatever they do. There's not a fire, so they are rescuing something or somebody. So sorry about that. Back to the story at hand. So, okay. I got engaged in June to the love of my life. If you want to hear more about my wedding planning and my engagement and all things of that nature, please check out my other YouTube videos. I will post the most recent wedding video below. Okay. So for the second time, let's get back on track. I got engaged in June, and the goal was to resume working out. Keep in mind that I do live in Atlanta, and although we were mandated to do the shutdown just like anyone else did, Atlanta is very hard-headed and did not follow those rules. But I was determined to listen to protocol, and I stayed in the home and quarantined. Well, when December came, I felt like, well, I know a lot of people that are going out. They're maintaining their distance, they're following the protocols, and they're fine. So maybe this is the time for me to take a step out there and go to the gym. So I signed up for a group session, and I started in December, early December. And when I went, I wore my mask. I stayed my 6 feet away. I washed my hands frequently. I sanitized my area, my equipment. I sanitized my hands. And when I came home, I would immediately come into the house, go straight to the bathroom and take a shower, discard of my clothes, all that good stuff. But unfortunately, it didn't work. It did not work, guys. So I actually ended up catching COVID-19 from the gym. And I know I got it from the gym because that's the only place I went. And I was actually enrolled in the program for 2 weeks. My last day was on a Thursday. Sunday, I started to feel a little ill. And it felt kind of like a cold, but just a little different than what I ever felt before. I felt like I was extremely tired with this cold. I also felt like I had got a little dizzy, and my body temperature was just kind of going up and down. So I said, let me schedule a COVID-19 test. So felt the symptoms on Sunday, scheduled the test on Monday. Prior to going to the test, I got an email from the gym that they were going to shut down for 30 days to sanitize the building. And that's when I knew I have COVID. So I contacted someone else who was at the gym. She confirmed that she had got tested on Saturday, and she was positive for COVID herself. So Monday I went, Wednesday I got my results, and I was definitely positive for COVID. The crazy thing is that my fiance went with me on Monday to get tested, and he was negative. And he tested again after 10 days from that, and he was still negative. Now keep in mind that once I started to have symptoms, we did separate in the home. God bless that we have a 2-story home. So he slept in the downstairs bedroom, and I slept upstairs in our master's bedroom. And it kind of felt good that he had to wait on me hand and foot, because I did absolutely nothing. I never left the room. Thank God we are blessed with a bathroom upstairs and a large enough area to where I felt like I had like a mini living room space, a bedroom area, and a kitchen. So kind of like a mini studio. I realized that I could not smell when I woke up one morning and my dog was in my face, licking my face, but I could not smell her breath, which was unusual. So I'm like, wait a minute, I can't smell. We're like 5 days in at this point, and I realized I could not smell. So I went around the house, well, not the house, sorry. I went around the room smelling everything. I smelled perfume. I smelled lotion. I smelled Lily again, which is my dog's name. Lily, come here. I'll show her to you guys. She's so freaking cute. Say hey. So yeah, and I couldn't smell any of it. The craziest part is that I never lost my sense of taste, which is amazing because your girl like to eat, okay? So I never the fire truck. The fire truck is coming back down, guys, so bear with me. Doo-doo. What sound does the fire truck make? Maybe. Okay, so we're back. So I never lost my taste, but I definitely lost my smell. I wrote down some notes because I wanted to make sure that I told you guys the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, so in addition to losing my smell, I was extremely fatigued. Like when I tell you I could only stay up for about an hour at a time and then I would sleep, it was bad. Okay, it was really bad. I had memory loss. I would forget my sentences like mid-sentence, and not like a regular forgetting your sentence like you're talking and you're like, oh shit, what was I about to say? Not like that, like completely forget the conversation, what I was about to say, what I previously said. Like the memory was gone. Okay, it felt like a brain fog. Like honestly, it just felt very weird. Very weird. Nothing that I experienced before. What else? Confusion. I definitely would be confused about things when you're talking to me. I'm just like, huh? You know, it was bad. And I am a long hauler because I still cannot smell. So after doing some research, it stated that some people take about 6 months to regain their sense of smell. It has been 6 months. I have not regained it. So the next kind of time frame that I was given was a year. So I hope that by Christmas of next year, no, don't put that on me. By Christmas of this year, Christmas 2021, I hope that I will be able to smell. I have tried a few things, which was biting into a garlic. Listen, don't do that. And it didn't work for me, maybe because I didn't lose my sense of taste. But what did happen was now, if I do smell something, it's garlic. I cannot smell anything else but garlic. Don't do that. I tried the essential oil thing. It didn't work. Still can't smell. I tried the neti pot. Didn't work. Still can't smell. So, if you have any suggestions, please like, subscribe, and comment those suggestions below because your girl needs to try them out. I'm trying to do anything and everything I can to get my smell back, because the worst part about not being able to smell is not being able to smell. I burst some popcorn one day, couldn't smell that. I watched my friend's newborn baby, could not smell his poopy pamper. Cooking, you can't smell it. So even though I can taste, my taste buds are not as enhanced as they would be if the smell knocked me in the face first. So even when it's something good and delicious that's being cooked and you know how the smell kind of invites you in, I ain't get the invitation. Ain't nobody inviting me nowhere. So I would love to be able to smell very soon, preferably before Thanksgiving. So if you have suggestions, please provide them to me. Just a quick wrap up. I quarantined for 14 days. They recommend 10 and then get retested, but I wanted to be extra sure. So I did 14 days, got retested, and I did test negative. The thing about my retest is that it was on Christmas Eve, okay? And there wasn't many places open. I needed a rapid test to be able to spend Christmas with my family, and I had to stand outside in the rain, in the cold, for about 25 minutes, okay? So take the pandemic seriously. Take this new Delta variant seriously. Mask up. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home, folks. Stay at home, because I was informed that the individual who perhaps passed COVID to the other gym goers did not feel well and still came to the gym. Please don't put people at risk like that, y'all. I am a young tenderoni, if you couldn't tell, and I don't have any pre-existing conditions, but COVID is taking lives. And thankfully, it did not take my life. Thankfully, I did not have any severe symptoms that required hospitalization. But this is serious. This is serious, people. Take it seriously. Seriously. Take it seriously. Maybe I do still have brain fog. Okay, well, listen. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any suggestions, comment below. But as always, subscribe to Amanda Nicole. Peace.